Hey, what's going on gamers? It's Ryan 6 days a week, and just yesterday, Ironmace dropped over 10 minutes of continuous gameplay on their company YouTube channel, showing off some of the new Goblin Caves features that they've been working on. In this video, I'm going to quickly go over all the new content that they teased, in case you missed it. First, the skeleton race is back, which was first introduced in playtest 4 but removed after. It looks like they may have brightened up the bones too, to make it a bit more distinguishable, compared to the dungeon enemy skeletons. But of course, this could be just a graphic setting that SDF was using. Also, if you look at the player icon or health bar, you'll see this new half human, half skeleton status effect icon. I don't think this means anything new regarding the skin, but just serves as a visual indicator for the armor debuff you get when you play as a skeleton. Next, new environment features like thick gates and statues have been added as well. Looks like their level design team has been hard at work. I really like the layout of this new room. Lots of terrain to play around with, and many things to loot. Now, let's look at some bard changes. We have a new bard spell here that appears to summon the loot, as SDF does not have one actively equipped. I'm not entirely sure if this is a full replacement for how instruments will work, since we did see some other skills in playtest 5 that pair with music memory. I imagine this just gives you the option to replace one of your actives for the ability to equip a second weapon loadout where you would originally have to slot the loot. I want to make it clear here that this is just a guess. This new skill could just be part of the development specific build, since when SDF does use it, the active weapon indicator does highlight slot 2. It also looks like your timing on the music skill check now affects the applied buffs, as you'll receive playing great music if you nailed it, and playing music anyway if a few near misses made it in there. Finally, there's also a slight change in the base stats for the bard. Nothing too drastic, just some light tuning, all at the cost of resourcefulness. Next, we can find two new traps featured in this video. The flame traps that deal a moderate amount of damage and apply a per second burn effect, as well as piston style traps that look like they push the character around. There seems to be a very slight damage effect associated with this, but I imagine there's some crushing potential. Looks like no new updates for now regarding the additional bag slots found in your inventory, and no apparent updates regarding the weight limit and utility usefulness quite yet. Of course, I imagine Ironmace is making large strides in development that weren't showcased in this video, since it was just a single dungeon dive at the POV of a bard, but I'm excited to see what they have in store for early access, and I hope you are too. If you do have the time, I suggest you watch the full video on their YouTube channel. There isn't any dialogue, but you can see SDF use some clean footwork. It's actually really enjoyable. Alright, thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.